How's it going, fellas, and welcome to the channel where I kick back, relax and talk NBA 2K. And I've made this video for the past few years now, and I'm gonna be doing it again. Is the Mycareer better in NBA 2K21 than it was in NBA 2K20? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, fellas. No way in hell. This was one of the worst Mycareers I've ever played. There's about a 5-hour prelude, and that's about it. It's really, really pathetic, guys. It's just a badge grinder. I'll talk about it a bit later, but it's horrible how bad the Mycareer is. If you're planning to buy NBA 2K21 for the Mycareer, save your money, wait for the next gen, because this is an utter disappointment. It is one of the worst Mycareers I've played ever. It's probably the worst. I'm not gonna lie, fellas. It's horrible. There's no cutscenes between games. There's no media. There's nothing. It's just game after game of monotonous crap. It really is. It's absolutely pathetic how bad this Mycareer really is. So let's talk about the Prelude. There's not a lot to talk about, to be honest, fellas. Good and bad I'm going to talk about, but let's start with the good. Making the decision to play injured. I made the decision to play injured in one of the games, and it actually affected my gameplay, which was great. I hated every minute of it. I struggled and struggled to make shots. I couldn't get open because I had no speed, but that was my decision to play injured, and I have to deal with it. I like that sort of thing. I like having repercussions for the decisions that I make. That was great. As I said, I hated every minute of it. I struggled big time. I think I even lost the game and things like that. But it made it an interesting thing to do instead of just, oh, there's a game, play it, you win, and it's easy as. You know, throw challenges in, throw in stipulations, throw in things like that to make the gameplay different. And that's something that will take NBA 2K Next Gen to a whole new level if you keep doing that sort of stuff. The next thing I want to talk about is they didn't say how hard it was going to be like in 2K20. Every cutscene was how hard it is to get in the NBA and all that sort of shit. You're going to have to sacrifice and suffer and all that crap. It's a video game. I'm scoring 50 points every time. I'm just doing this to get badges. I've got all the badges. I'm dropping 70, 80. It's not hard. Stop talking about that crap. And they did actually do that. I didn't have to hear every cutscene about how hard of a struggle Scottie Pippen's life was, or LeBron's life, or just the same story with a different face. It was great to see. But the best thing that happened in the whole prelude was choosing your agent and getting different rewards. That was one of the better things that I've seen in Mycareer. You actually got different rewards and different things from choosing different agents. You actually got fans from in the park this year, which is great to see. It's actually giving players a choice and actually rewarding them or not rewarding them in certain aspects that will change Mycareer for the better. But the one thing that it did do well, if you are struggling for badges at the start, doing the prelude gets you off to a decent start to get a decent career going right from the start. You'll be playing with a few extra minutes because you've played the prelude, and going through the draft you'll earn more VC and a few more minutes at the start of your NBA career, as well as a few badges to help you get started. The next thing I want to talk about is just the bad. There is a lot of glitches. Games freeze in the prelude over and over. Blue screen. I blue screened like 2 or 3 times. I even had a mate that got stuck on the suit selection screen and he had to literally reinstall the game to fix it. It was crazy. But the next thing I want to talk about is the draft. The whole prelude, the whole thing means nothing if I can just choose my team. There's no point in playing good, there's no point in playing bad, there's no point choosing certain selection of answers. There's nothing. There's no reason to play other than just getting an extra 200 in VC per game for a higher draft pick. That's the only reason to play the prelude. It's stupid. I want to go into the prelude, play the career, and it determines my team from the performance I made. If I'm a higher pick player, I go to a bad team. If I'm a low pick player, I go to an easier team. I shouldn't just be able to pick my team. It just defeats the whole purpose of the draft. You may as well not even do it. Like, there's just no point. There was a cool little twist at the end where that Cobb bloke goes the #1 pick to your team. That was pretty cool. But the draft each and every year, the prelude just means nothing if you just keep choosing your team. 2K, please, even if you allow us to choose whether you want to go to a team or just go into the draft to make both parties happy, but please just allow us to go into the draft as a rookie and go to whatever team that NBA 2K chooses us, just like real life. So the next thing I want to talk about is the relationships. Look, you get a relationship with some Sheila in it, some chick in it, that you end up dating and Red, your teammate, but you don't get any cutscenes after the prelude, you don't get any story. So even when Cobb joins your team, it's a perfect opportunity to create story into the NBA season, but nope, they don't give a shit about that. They really don't, fellas. As I said, I'm yet to see a cutscene. I've played about 15 to 20 games of the Mycareer, and I'm still yet to see any form of cutscene. You don't even get a cutscene when you walk into your agents to get a check. There is literally not one cutscene in the game. So what's the point of having all these relationships in the game when you don't even get any after the 5-hour prelude? It's just stupid. You may as well just have no story. Like, it's getting to that point. Like, I know that this is going to be a cut and copy and they're working on the next gen. I get all that. But at the end of the day, the NBA career is just a complete badge grinder. If you're looking for a detailed career mode, this ain't it, fellas. It really isn't. If you're looking to have an actual NBA career, it's not it. You're going to be a 99 overall after the first season with all your badges, and it's pretty much over. The only reason to play the Mycareer in any way, shape, or form is if you're struggling for badges for the park, you throw it on pro and go to town, get your badges, and never play Mycareer again. That's the only reason why you should even play Mycareer, because it is pathetic. It's, as I said, fellas, at the start of the video, it is one of the worst, if not the worst, by far, when it comes to Mycareers. As I said, I'm going to say it again, if you buy NBA 2K for the Mycareer, give this one a miss. But anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. If you do like these rant and raves, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, about 70 or 80 away, so hitting the subscription button would really help out. But anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch us later.